Hi everyone, welcome to the Noble Strength channel. My name is Audrey and today we're going to be talking about novelty handbags. I'm going to be sharing with you my Kate Spade novelty handbag collection. So please consider liking and subscribing and clicking that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload more videos. And before we jump into me sharing my collection with you, I definitely want to take you on a journey of the beginnings of novelty handbags. Novelty handbags have been around for a while, since the early 20th century. Can you believe we're in the 21st century? Yes, we are. Time flies. I tell you, I remember when I was in the 20th century, but now I'm in the 21st century, but I digress. So around the early 1920s is when novelty handbags really first came into play, during the Art Deco scene, when designers were experimenting with geometric shapes and vibrant, bright colors. And then it kind of progressed, and as we go into like the 50s and 60s, you're finding designers who are willing to jump out of the box even more and experiment a little bit more with the designs of handbags. And so designers such as Judith Lieber, and I hope I'm pronouncing her last name correctly, but Judith Lieber experimented with crystals and beads and things of that nature, and even the subject matter kind of started to become a little bit more fun and whimsical, like hot air balloons, different types of little animals and creatures, but it had lots of beads on them. Then you have this other designer by the name of Enid Collins, and she designed these kind of box style bags that had paintings on them with like lucite handles. So very unique and different bags that were definitely conversation starters and just very unique items. And I do not own any of those designer bags. As a matter of fact, I'm just now learning about them from the research that I did. But if you're familiar with those two designers and you have some of their works in your collection, I love to hear from you in the comments below. All right, so moving into the 80s, which is totally my decade. You know, I love the 80s so much. And one popular designer that comes to mind is definitely Betsey Johnson. So during the 80s, in the art scene, things were all about pop culture. So you saw a lot of designers experimenting, using everyday life items as their subject matter for their designs. And Betsey Johnson, she experimented with making telephone handbags, handbags that were in the shape of food, etc. Then you have another artist, Moschino. I think that's how you pronounce the Italian designer, Moschino. Kind of played around with different everyday items as well. And one of the bags that I just want so badly from Moschino is this handbag that is shaped like an artist palette and has a little paintbrush. I cannot find that bag anywhere. I've looked on eBay, Etsy, Poshmark. I cannot find that bag, but if you see that bag anywhere, let me know. Just, reach out, use my email in the description box below, because I'm definitely looking for that bag. But I just think that's really cool. And those are two designers that are currently still making bags even today. So moving on into the more contemporary designers, you have designers like Charlotte Olympia, which I never knew about. I just learned about her. You're probably familiar with her, but she does a lot of unique kind of novelty style bags that are made in the shape of flowers, etc. Kind of like Kate Spade. We love the idea of having and owning a bag that is utilitarian, but also very unique and whimsical and fun and just kind of carefree. And I like a bag that is, a conversation starter, because I am kind of somewhat of an extrovert in a sense. I'm extrovert, introvert, but I love meeting new people and having dialogue about different things. And so I like that aspect that a novelty bag can bring. It starts up a conversation with a complete stranger, and then you can just get to know someone new all over, a bag. So that is my little information about novelty handbags, let me know in the comments below if you've heard of any of these designers, if you own any designs by those designers. All right, let's get into my Kate Spade handbag collection, and also a special treat at the end of the video just for you. You guys, when I am talking about things that I love and enjoy, I can tend to ramble, so I'm gonna try to keep this as short as possible and not go too far into detail, but I'm just gonna share with you some of the pieces that I have. So the first piece that I have is this beautiful 3D beside the pool pineapple bag by Kate Spade. Now Kate Spade has done a lot of different renditions of the pineapple bag, and the pineapple bag is known as Sam. And this is one that she did as a commemorative piece, and it's very hard to find, very rare to find, and has some really unique features that I really love about it, like this 360 rotating wrist handle that it has. I also like that the leaves are bendable, so you can kind of sculpt them and shape them to your liking. The branding on all of her bags are phenomenal, which I love. So I'm gonna highlight some of her branding and some of the details that I think are really unique. So you have the branding here on the top part, on the gold metal. You also have it on the open closure here. And what I love about the materials that Kate Spade uses, she uses premium leathers, the top types of leather, Italian smooth leather. This is a combination of smooth leather and suede, so you can kind of see the suede background there. I love this kind of woven pattern with the stunning detail to have that realistic pineapple look. Very nice. And when I compare Kate Spade and Betsey Johnson together, I think when it comes to design details, they're neck and neck, but when it comes to quality of material, Kate Spade is far superior. It doesn't take away from Betsey Johnson as a designer. I think, like I say, her designs are fabulous and so much attention to detail, and I love her. And I do understand that designers manufacture things to be cost effective, and sometimes so that they can have their pieces get to more people, so more people can afford them. So I do like both designers, but I must say I do like the quality of materials that Kate Spade uses far better, and I think they last longer. All of my Betsey Johnson pieces that I've had, I don't have anymore, and that's because they didn't last over time. The PU started to disintegrate over time. I live in a very kind of warm and humid environment, and sometimes it's just not the right environment for certain materials, and so they tend to crack and peel over time, and then I don't want them anymore. So, but these Kate Spade pieces, they are all genuine leather, very well made. It has this beautiful pineapple coloring on the inside. Look at that detailing on the inside with the little Kate Spade logo there. But it holds a lot. A half-size wallet, your phone, everything can stand upright. Anything can fit in here, it will fit, and then it just snaps closed. Sometimes you have to kind of like slam it closed a little bit, but love it. And if you do not like getting attention, novelty bags may not be for you, because people are going to come up to you, whether it's a man, a woman, or a child. I get all ages, all ethnicities, all genders that come and comment on the bag. Just the other day when I carried this out to lunch, a man said, "Cool bag, my wife would love that bag." And children were coming up to me. Everybody was commenting on this bag. All right, so the next bag is this Shanghai takeout bag in the style of a Chinese takeout box. Now, I remember when I first wanted this bag, I started kind of like hee-hawing, should I get it, should I not get it, because I didn't want to culturally appropriate. But then when I learned about the history of the takeout box, it was never a Chinese thing. It's as American as apple pie. So this Chinese takeout box design was originally designed by an American inventor. So no cultural appropriation here. This is just a cute little kind of pop cultural design. I love how authentic it is to the actual takeout box and the way that it's folded and made. All leather. Look at the charm detailing. You have the Kate Spade charm on the side, which I love. All of the actual branding that would be on a takeout box, down to the folds of the box and the bottom of the box. Love the metal handle. That was one of the things that sold me on this bag. And when you open it up, It is so cute. I love this detailing. What do you call it? Fortune cookie little papers on the inside of the lining, which I love. And look at that, Kate Spade little logo snap on the detailing on the inside pocket. The chain has interwoven leather on the chain, and it is adjustable, which I like. And when I carry this, I usually do carry it crossbody most of the time, but I do like that you have that little feature. And like I say, always get compliments, always get comments anytime I ever carry a Kate Spade bag. So the next one is my Glam Wish bag, and if you follow my channel, then you've seen the review on it. If not, I'll link it in the description box below. But the Glam Wish bag, I love it, down to the foil, the wrinkling of the foil, the labeling, the pickle, the little Kate Spade toothpick. And my favorite feature of the Glam Wish bag is this artwork of the leather. The leather artwork is absolutely amazing. All of the folds and creases, the back of the bacon, even though it's suede on the back, it's still printed. And one of the features that I did not point out when I did a review of this bag, I didn't point out how the seeds are rhinestones on the tomatoes. There are 4 tomatoes and the seeds are rhinestones. I just think this is such a gorgeous bag. It does come with a long handle that you can wear crossbody and adjustable. Next is the piano bag. I love music. I have been one who's played instruments over the years, the clarinet, the piano. And so this is just a representation of that part of my personality that really loves music. And I love this bag because it has the 3D keys that are raised up. It has the lucite handle, branding here. It's the black on the back side. And then when you open it up, it has this music interior lining, which I love. Center zip pocket, 2 sides. And it also has this little shoulder strap, so you can wear it on the shoulder as well. But very dressy, cute. You could also wear it casual. And if I have pictures, I'll try to insert pictures of me with the bag on the side of the screen. But this is another bag, and this was a replacement for my Play It Again Betsy bag, which I'll show you on the split screen, the 2 bags side by side. But the Play It Again Betsy bag, it had a long strap, and it was not adjustable, and it just hung too long on me. And it had a charm on it that was like a lightning bolt, and you could not remove the charm off of it. And I just prefer this one over that. This is my most recently acquired bag. Just came in the mail yesterday. This has the padding. I love how squishy and soft it is. It feels like if you are a Coach person and you have the quilted, you know what I'm talking about, the quilted tabby, that's what it feels like. It feels like that. It's very puffy and soft. Even the bag, it has the branding there, branding on the clip pieces. The thing that I like most about this bag, I'll show you in just a minute, but it has the mustard painting design here with the Kate Spade. The salt, it has little rhinestones, but this is my favorite feature of the bag. This little mustard pool, which is made out of metal and enamel, and the attention to detail on that is just so beautiful. And I did once have a Betsy Johnson pretzel bag, which was cute, and I liked it. It had like a little transparent see-through part here of the bag, but once again, made out of PU, just didn't hold up well over time. So I ended up giving that bag away, and now I have one that I think is a better quality. Here, you zip it open. It has gussets on the side. You do have an adjustable strap, which I like, places for card holders, and it's very roomy. So any of your essentials and everything will definitely fit. This is a bag that I think would be perfect for going to like a baseball game or something like that. But love my pretzel bag. Da, 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 da. Start spreading the news. Taxi bag. I love it, love it, love it. It's so cute and unique. I know it looks like I'm carrying a toy, but I think it can be made to look very sophisticated. So many cute details. And once again, Betsy Johnson has her version of the taxi bag. So if you want to taxi bag that's a little bit less expensive, that has just as much cute details than the Betsey Johnson bag. Is a nice bag. It comes with this black and white checkerboard guitar strap, which I think is a really cool feature for the taxi bag. And it opens this way on the Betsey Johnson, but on the Kate Spade it opens from the trunk, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But I love, you have the checkerboard detailing with the rhinestones here. You have the gold hardware studding for the door openings. Everything is leather. This is patent leather, and then there's smooth leather. You have rhinestones for the headlights on the front. I love that kind of smooth leather grilling cutout detail there. You even have the taxi there. Kate's Taxi 1993, which is when the year her company was founded. You have the KSNY 93 for the license plate, and it opens like this, and it has a very deep interior where you can store everything. It fits a half-size wallet, your phone, your keys, all of that. It comes with an adjustable strap like so, and just very nice detailing. And I like that you put everything in from the trunk, which makes sense that you would do that. But so cute, I love it. And that is my entire Kate Spade novelty handbag collection. Like I say, they're statement pieces, they're whimsical, they're fun, and they just spruce up your outfit and just bring a pop of life to, you know, what would be like an ordinary outfit. All right, so I do have one more special thing I'm gonna share with you. Be right back. Here is another cute kind of novelty bag that I saw on the Kate Spade site, this crossword puzzle bag. Isn't this adorable? If you like working crossword puzzles, this is definitely a must. Look at the cute little pencil charm. And then I saw this bag on the Kate Spade website, their London site. But anyway, here are some shoes that I thought would be a perfect match to that bag, that Moschino bag. Oh, too adorable. Hey guys, so you know, like I said, I had a special surprise for you. And before I get into that special surprise, I just want to say thank you to everyone who supported my channel over the years. Thank you once again for being with me here on my birthday, taking time out of your day to spend with me. And for those who've watched all the way through, I do have something I want to share with you. But before I do, I want to say a special thank you to all of you who reached out and said happy birthday. And I definitely want to say thank you to Suz. She's so sweet and thoughtful. She remembers just little things, and she's just one of those rare people in life. Suz is so rare to find people who are so thoughtful in the way that she is. She's so supportive, and I just love her so much. So Suz, thank you so much. Love you, girl. I really like my Radley London wallet. This is the first Radley London piece that I own, and this is beautiful. The leather on it and the detailing, the artwork. You know I love any kind of like artistic detailing. This is just cute with a little Scotty. Is that like a terrier Scotty? Cute, so adorable with the little scarf. I love it, and red is my favorite color, and I love that it has the 10 card holders here. You have places for your money there, and even a little change pocket here, which is really nice. This is lovely. Thank you so very much. And I like that it's red and black. Love that. And then this pouch with the gingham print, it's in black. And this is like a catch-all pouch, which I love. It's by Dooney & Bourke, which is another amazing brand when it comes to quality, top tier quality. So thank you so much, Suz. I love my leather goods. I appreciate you and adore you. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you to you guys. In this box is a Kate Spade taxi bag. I figured I'd do a giveaway on my birthday, and all you have to do is just be, you know, a long time supporter, or maybe you're new to the channel and you subscribe. You have to be a subscriber to my channel because it's my way of saying thank you for supporting me. But be a subscriber of my channel, and then all I'm asking is that you will comment on this video. Leave a piece of life advice for someone in the comment section, just a piece of life advice, and then put enter me so that I'll know that you want to be entered into the giveaway. Now, if you want to be entered into the giveaway more than once, so if you comment below something that you think is a good piece of advice for someone in life, and then put enter me, you'll be entered in once. But if you want to be entered in a second time, then go to my Instagram business page, which is New Life Art Design. No and in between art and design. New Life Art Design. I'll leave everything in the description box below. And follow me over there, okay? I'm trying to grow my following of my business. I have not uploaded anything on my business site in a while, and that's because school year had me so busy. But I'm working on some things now, and by the end of June, I will have some new inventory up. And I'm so excited about one of the things that I will be releasing. So that'll be coming real soon. But in the meantime, if you want to be entered a second time, make sure you go and follow me there. And those people I will enter in a second time. And we'll do a drawing by the end of the month. So in about 3 weeks. That's everything for how to enter into this contest, the giveaway. I'll do the drawing at the end of the month in about 3 weeks. I've already pulled off my address information and left everything sealed up, so it'll be ready to ship off to whoever is the winner. But it does contain the Kate Spade taxi bag. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and joining me on my 54th birthday. I love you guys. Remember to be a good steward of all that God has given you because he loves us so much. I love you too, and I'll see you next time. Bye.